Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Villette by Charlotte BrontE, narrated by Davina Porter and directed by Drew Sussman. This book was first published in 1853. This recording is copyrighted 2006 by Recorded Books. In Villette, Charlotte BrontE's last novel, she returns to the subject matter and experiences originally explored in her first, The Professor. In 1842, Charlotte BrontE travelled to Brussels to study languages. It was there that she developed an entangled emotional attachment to an unavailable man, her tutor, Monsieur Heger. This painful experience and her sense of dislocation in a foreign land had a profound and lasting effect on her, and the events portrayed in Villette are of a strongly biographical nature. And now, Villette.
Volume 1. Chapter 1. Breton. My godmother lived in a handsome house in the clean and ancient town of Breton. Her husband's family had been residents there for generations, and bore, indeed, the name of their birthplace, Breton of Breton. Whether by coincidence or because some remote ancestor had been a personage of sufficient importance to leave his name to his neighbourhood, I know not. When I was a girl, I went to Breton about twice a year, and well I liked the visit. The house and its inmates specially suited me. The large, peaceful rooms, the well-arranged furniture, the clear, wide windows, the balcony outside, looking down on a fine antique street, where Sundays and holidays seemed always to abide. So quiet was its atmosphere, so clean its pavement. These things pleased me well. One child in a household of grown people is usually made very much of, and in a quiet way, I was a good deal taken notice of by Mrs. Breton, who had been left a widow with one son before I knew her, her husband, a physician, having died while she was yet a young and handsome woman. She wasn't young, as I remember her, but she was still handsome, tall, well-made, and though dark for an Englishwoman, yet wearing always the clearness of health in her brunette cheeks, and its vivacity in a pair of fine, cheerful black eyes. People esteemed it a grievous pity that she hadn't conferred her complexion on her son, whose eyes were blue, though even in boyhood very piercing, and the colour of his long hair, such as friends did not venture to specify, except as the sun shone on it when they called it golden. He inherited the lines of his mother's features, however, also her good teeth, her stature, or the promise of her stature, for he...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?